So I'm walking down the street, right? And it's pouring, like end of the world rain. And those umbrellas that they sell as you walk out of the subway stations, they're black and white. They're always black and white. Well, they're $3 for a reason. About 3 minutes from the place you buy them, they turn inside out or fly away. I know. It's happened to me several times, and you'd think I'd learned my lesson, but no. Maybe $1 a minute of dryness is worth it. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But the point is, my umbrella is more like a cape flapping behind me in the wind, and it's freezing, and I'm soaked, and all I want to do is get in a taxi, but trying to get a taxi in New York in the rain is like a man trying to find, you know, it's better you just get there yourself, which is why I was walking, but suddenly the wind picks up a little, and before you know it, I'm floating, like flying kind of. You all think I'm making this up, but I swear it's true. And I landed across the street from a Dunkin' Donuts, and I jump over the puddles and leaps and bounds, my umbrella cape flying behind me, and I open the front door and fly inside. And right there, standing in front of me, biting into a French cruller, is the single most handsome man I have ever seen. He smiles at me, and I make a mad dash to the bathroom to fix myself up a bit, only there was no bathroom, just a telephone booth. So I ducked in there, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say, oh, what the hell, I'll probably never see you people ever again. I took all my clothes off. Well, not all of them. I kept my underwear on, and my umbrella cape. Why are you looking at me like that? You're judging me, I'll bet. You are, and you don't even know me. Well, let me tell you this. I was soaking. You want me to sit around in wet clothes? I would have gotten sick. And also, I have a fabulous body. And, well, I thought it was my best shot at attracting Cruller Man. So I walk out there, and he's sipping his coffee, and I lean up against the counter, and I'm waiting for him to say something. In the meantime, I ordered a hazelnut coffee, 16 munchkins, and I figured that by the time I finished the munchkins, we would have made our first date. But by the time there were only 3 left, he still hadn't said anything. So I walked over to him, and I said, "Hey, Cruller Man, can I interest you in a munchkin, or 2, or 3? And you know, that man just put his coat on and walked out. Didn't even say a word to me. Maybe he didn't even speak any English. Why didn't I think of that? Anyway, I still had my coffee and 3 more munchkins, and I decided to sit for a while, either until my clothes dried or until it stopped raining. Dunkin' Donuts is open 24 hours. Do you want to know what happened next? In walks another amazingly handsome man. I'm not even joking. Maybe even more handsome than Cruller Man. I looked at him, and he smiled, and he dashed past me, past the glass display of donuts, past the tables littered with coffee cups, and right into, guess where? The phone booth. And he came out bare-chested and in boxers, and he looked at me in the eye and he said, "Hello, Munchkin woman. I'm chocolate frosted sprinkled donut man." And I smiled at him and offered my last remaining munchkin, which I knew I'd been saving for a reason. And don't you know, he took it. He asked me if I wanted to go somewhere a little more cozy, and I said that I did, of course. And when he turned to leave, I saw that he was wearing a $3 umbrella cape too, and I was suddenly very, very happy. And I stood on the corner in my underwear while chocolate frosted sprinkled donut man walked to the edge of the curb in his boxers, and wouldn't you know, the moment he put his hand up, a taxi pulled right over on the very first try. It wasn't until the next morning that we realized we left all our clothes in the Dunkin' Donuts. But it didn't matter. It was still raining, and I was still wearing my umbrella cape, so I just jumped out the window and flew home. The baby cries. I open my eyes. It's darkish. The clock beside Barry says 6:07. The baby needs a feed. The videos need to go back today. I need a coffee. I need to ask about yoga. Gwyneth Paltrow does yoga. If I do yoga, my life will begin to resemble Gwynnie's. What's wrong with the baby? Screaming! Screaming now! Clomp, clomp, clomp. It's Amy. Amy gets into bed. Careful of the baby. I'm feeding the baby. Don't squash the baby. Amy's got a cold. Try to blow Amy's nose while feeding the baby. How many countries are there in Africa? I don't know. You should know. I should know, but I don't know. Switch breasts. Ben's in the kitchen. I want Cocoa Puffs. No. Yes. No. You can have Wheaties. Wheaties suck. You're not having Cocoa Puffs. Liam's allowed to eat Cocoa Puffs. How come everyone else gets a nice mother? Fine. Eat the Cocoa Puffs. Eat the damn Cocoa Puffs. Ben doesn't like me. And he's only 8. He already hates me. Why do I yell at him? Why can't I control myself? I've messed up the last 8 years. It's not his fault. He's the kid. I'm the mother. It's my fault because I'm an egomaniac and a control freak. How many countries are there in Africa? I don't know, Amy. I'm trying to feed the baby. But how many do you think there are? All right, 30. Stick pacifier in baby's mouth. Get breakfast quickly. Can't be late. always late, need a coffee. Teacher says that we have to make an effort to get Ben into class on time. Teacher says children suffer if they're late. Hurry, hurry, lunches. Money for lunches. Where's the money? Oh, baby crying, in the shower. Wash, quick, out, quick, dry, quick, clothes, hurry, never look quite right, never look put together, never look well groomed. Always thought I'd scoff at women who just threw themselves together. Now I am one. Lipstick, that'll do it. Whack it on. That way the other mothers will think I'm in control. I'm on top of things. Amy needs a form signed for the field trip. Amy says it has to be in today. It has to be in today, or I won't be allowed to go. Need a coffee. Keys. Backpacks, tennis rackets, handbags, diaper bags, dry cleaning, school hats, heat hats, keys. In the car. Baby's got no socks. Needs socks. Should go back in for socks. Can't be bothered. Selfish, awful mother. Baby has cold feet. Selfish, stupid, disorganized mother. Baby's socks fell off. Babies are always losing socks. Driving too fast. Truck, asshole! Ugh. Children's lives are more important than being punctual. But I have to be punctual or else the teacher will think I'm a total failure. I am a total failure. Everyone out. Baby in car, supermarket, out of the car. Other shoppers stare at sockless baby. Bye. Need detergent, Sun Fresh, Lemon Fresh, Fresh Morning, Start Fresh, Lemon Sun Fresh, Green Day Fresh, Bubble Magic, Sparkle Fresh, Lemon Sparkle, Morning Fresh, Wheaties, Frosted Flakes, Special K, Raisin Bran Flakes, Oatmeals, Rice Krispies, Fruit Loops. Put Cocoa Puffs into cart. Toothpaste probably gives you cancer. Diet Pepsi gives you cancer. White bread, cancer. I'm killing my children. None of the other mothers use white bread. I might as well line the kids up and shoot them. It would be quicker and cheaper. Gutters need doing, house needs painting, need a coffee, baby's crying. Where's the baby? Baby lying on blanket. Baby playing with stupid Playmobil. Needs proper interaction for developing a brain and gross motor skills. Babies need to be noticed, not just laid on blankets. Baby growing up, these days are so early, so short. Gone so fast, can't get them back. Appreciate, hurry up and appreciate. Take the time, put down the phone, lie down with baby. Stare into baby's face. No time for this. Am I crazy? Washing, drying, phone ringing, put baby to bed, vacuum, go with the furniture, can't be bothered, but housekeeper not even working. No excuse, need a coffee, proper coffee. Promise I'd pay the gas bill. Barry's got enough to do. He's so nice to me, have to make things easier on him. Look at me, I've let myself go. Should go to the gym. Gotta get Ben new karate uniform. Gotta get Amy backstroke Barbie for birthday. Gotta organize party, gotta make it a good party. Gotta be as good as Caitlin's. Caitlin's mother makes an effort. Amy thinks Caitlin's mother is a superstar. Gotta get backstroke Barbie. Blonde or brunette, which does you want? Get both, they can race. Gotta return Alex's call, gotta call Allie, should visit Bernadette in hospital, gotta clean the car, gotta water the garden, fridge is filthy, need a coffee. Okay, that's it, I need a coffee. Wake the baby in car, selfish mother, selfish yuppie mother thinks her own cafe latte is more important than the baby's patterns. Baby not in patterns, my fault. Other babies have a pattern, other mothers don't wait their babies for a cafe latte. They have babies in patterns. At the shops, gotta pay the gas bill, has newsstand, see new Hello magazine, $7. Need to know about obscure TV stars Miracle Baby, must have it, buy it, gotta pay the gas bill, pass gift shop, see useless aromatherapy candles, gotta have candles, fill the house with smell of roses, be house proud, need a coffee, gotta have a coffee. Baby still no socks, rain starting, no umbrella because I'm useless. Baby thinks I'm a good mother, she thinks I know what I'm doing. 3 o'clock, gotta pick up the kids will feel abandoned, kids will be the only children on the playground without a mother. Strap the baby in, strap twisted, should fix it, can't fix it, should fix it in no time. Hello children, beautiful children, yes, Caitlin can play, everyone in seatbelts, biker on left, silly biker, hate bikers. Everyone out! Need to feed the baby, Amy and Caitlin disappear. Ben says he hates school. Why does Ben hate school? Tell Ben I understand, it's okay, everyone hates school sometimes in their school life. Ben says he hates school. I say I understand. Baby cries, need to change the baby. Ben cries, not going to school anymore, not going. For God's sake, Ben, everyone has to go to school. School is just something you have to do. Mommy will go to jail if you don't go. Ben crying, I don't want Mommy to go to jail. That was a stupid thing I said. It's all right, I'm not going to jail, then I'm not going to school. Where are Amy and Caitlin? Mustn't let anything happen to Caitlin while she's my responsibility. Maybe Caitlin and Amy are lying dead in the playroom. They're pale and dead and I'm up here with Hello Magazine and a Kit Kat. Where's the baby? Switch breasts. Mental note, mustn't accidentally kill the children. Driving too fast, not looking, choking with food past use by date. Baby too hot, too cold, mustn't sleep. Forget the helmet, not looking, slack mother, switch breasts. Shopping malls, children stolen, I'm a mess, they've got my jeans. I fucked them up! It's all my fault! I'm good cop one day, bad cop the next. I get angry, I don't get angry enough, I'm inconsistent, I'm overbearing, I'm over-emotional, I care too much, I'm too afraid. How many countries are there in Africa? I know nothing. If anyone knew how little I knew, they'd take my kids away from me. Baby smiling, thinks I'm wonderful, not alone. Soon will realize. Phone ringing, email dinging, videos, Amy back, Ben back, need a drink, becoming an alcoholic, only one drink, but that's the way it starts. Forgot the dry cleaning, didn't pay the gas bill, there's Barry, kisses, dinner. News from work. Someone's pregnant, someone's leaving, someone's pissed off. Tell them about my day, try to think of something interesting. Can't think, nothing to say. Used to be interesting, used to be witty, it's all over. I'm swallowed up in sadness, can't explain it. Barry think I'm crazy. Barry will give up on me. Run away with receptionist, with ankle bracelet. Always happy, always laughing. Who could blame him? I'll be alone, can't fix fuses, can't understand phone banking. Life nearly over, nearly 40. Face falling apart, one plastic surgery. Too scary, too undignified, too expensive. Still one plastic surgery. Life half over, don't want to die, don't want to leave the children, don't want to be separate from Barry. Barry dies, I'm dying too. Can't live without Barry. Who will take the kids? Sister will take the kids. Sister's good mother. Good kids, smart kids. They'll be okay. Kids in bed. Kids want water. Talk to Barry. Kids want door open. Yell at kids. Didn't water hydrangeas. Didn't call anyone. Didn't get dry cleaning. Didn't pay the gas bill. Didn't get to the gym. Didn't appropriately interact with baby. Didn't handle conflict with Ben well. Didn't ask about yoga. Didn't sort socks. Didn't read the paper. Didn't sit around with other mothers laughing about motherhood. Didn't organize Amy's party. Didn't clean the car. Didn't water the garden. Fucking videos! Ugh! Baby, feed baby. Baby sleeping. Kiss Barry. Dreaming, dreaming. Darkness, stillness, silence. The baby cries. I open my eyes. It's darkish. Baby crying. 6:07. Good afternoon. Thank you for that very kind introduction, Kevin. My name is Tiki and Whistle, and it is my pleasure to be here tonight representing the North Heatherton chapter of CASL. I would like to start by saying that it is a privilege and a pleasure to be here. Membership of this society has provided me with a sense of belonging, and the informal atmosphere of sharing information and pleasant interaction has meant much to me as a comparative newcomer over the past personally trying 12 months. But I'm sure you'd agree, without wishing to blow my own trumpet at all, that I have made up for lost time with the dedication and passion I have applied to this remarkable plant. Toot toot! I don't think it's any secret to many of my North Heatherton cohort that I have had an annus horribilis, to quote our admired patron. And in the midst of my personal troubles, of which quite a few of you are aware, I can only stress that my cacti have played an essential part in holding me together. Of course, many people might say, why cacti? Why cacti? Good question. Around the world and for centuries, people have been asking just what it is about the succulents that draws people in. These plants have many useful applications. Over the centuries, varieties of succulents have found practical use as food and medicine. But the usefulness of the cacti is only half the story. We regard the cactus as a plant which struggles to survive in a hostile environment, and it is this notion of proud, undaunted struggle which enhances its appeal. It refuses to give in, it simply refuses to bow to circumstance, and it is this resoluteness that makes many of us proud to say, I love cacti. And I don't believe it is too far-fetched to say that my cacti love me. When all that happened, I could feel the companionship of the cacti flooding over me. There are very few cactophiles who do not see their succulents as members of extended family. The cactus is not, for instance, like a rose, lovely as they are. The most endearing aspect of the cactus is the deceptiveness of its attraction, and this is where it is important to counteract the many myths about cacti. Despite popular belief, their spines are not poisonous, and the common assumption that they flower only once every 7 years is completely untrue. I can flower again and again. He didn't believe me. He didn't think we could recapture. But the point is, he wouldn't even. During the cooler months, or on days full of full sun, a fine mist of water will help to avoid the unpleasant shriveling of mature plants. Do you see? Do you see? A fine mist is all it takes. Is that too much to ask, Harry? Is it a mist of sweetness, of love, a faint spray of compassion or fantasy? Is that too much to ask, Harry? Is it? Oh, we're not talking about fancy schmancy orchids here or big bossy showy-offy lilies. It's not like they whine. It's not like they sit on the windowsill saying, please, please look at me, think of me, touch me, flatter me, love me. No. They sit quietly, they watch game shows and crochet and bake and occasionally tidy up and try to show a degree of compassion and affection to those around them and keep them themselves nice with exercise videos and occasionally talk to friends on the phone and read the odd romance novel. That's what they do, and it's too much to honor that, to feel something, anything for that. It's not like I don't do anything. I cared for you. And all the time, you were planning an escape, and you, oh, don't pretend. I've seen her with her midriff and her pierced belly button. We've all seen her. And what do you suppose is going to happen when she comes to see the real you, Harry, not the Harry that pays for Chinese? I found the bill with the fortune cookie all crumpled up in your sports jacket. A wise man seizes the moment. When she sees the Harry who falls asleep at 8 p.m., the Harry that gets a rash at any public event, as if a fat, balding, 49-year-old, lactose-intolerant, bear infringement officer is going to set anyone on fire. You and your big dreams. You're going to come completely unstuck, and you're going to die alone, undiscovered for weeks, in a caravan. At the commencement of the 19th century, private collectors competed for rare breeds and possessed many of the largest collections in Europe. But after some time, succulents were no longer fashionable. The fascination with these plants diminished. Okay, it diminished, okay? All right, fair enough. But it's not like anything stays the same, and no one expects it to be like it was at the start forever. It starts as passion. It starts as something dangerous, and then the danger starts to fade, and something else takes its place. Something tender and fine and hearty, something ancient and resonant and sweet. And all the heaviness, the deep, dizzy enchantment becomes something of a higher order, and that's when people become lovers. Become true lovers. When their feet touch the ground and they know they brought something of the madness back to earth. I always knew I was lucky to have you. Felt as if the fact you wanted me taught me I was better than I imagined. Your glance made me feel lovely, and in the midst of a world gone to pieces, with planes and towers and suicide bombers and ordinary acts of plain unkindness and selfishness and unfriendliness and sadness and misery and loss all around, there we were, a core, a tiny beating heart of ordinary happiness and goodwill and hope. Harry, come back! Great care must be used when the decision is made to replant a cactus. Consideration must be paid to the existing ball of roots and the damage avoided at all costs.